Good morning and welcome to Ignite 2023, a civil engineering talk session plus freshers event. I am Riya Sinha from MTech Geotechnical Engineering, and I, on behalf of ACE Association of Civil Engineers, IIT Palakkad, extend a warm welcome to all the faculties and students who have joined us today. Our college is not just a place of learning, it's a crucible of ideas and a hub of diverse perspectives. As we embark on this journey, we hope that the talk session will offer all the attendees useful insights and productive interactions. Without further ado, I would like to invite Professor Jagdish Parry, Dean Students Affairs, to the podium to address the gathering and say a few words.
Good morning and warm welcome to you all for Ignite 2023. But don't ignite this building, okay? It is by the student for the students. So nice to see your the efforts to enhance the wisdom, technical interaction, and more. I'm also happy to note that number of such technical programs are steadily increasing in the institute since we get out of the pandemic. And programs like this today will enrich our knowledge, refresh our plan, path, vision, and direction. So, hearty congratulations to the organizers. Are you going to see it? Yeah, congratulations, and hopefully the program will go well. Civil, as you know, is the oldest core branch of engineering. I am not engineer, I am a layperson, so I will tell what I understand. All the great monuments, historic structures, places of great value that we see today because of some of the most well-known and capable civil engineers. But to be relevant in this dynamic world, adaptability to the new technologies and interdisciplinary knowledge is critical. Moreover, the growth in any sector, whether it's IT or non-IT code, depends on your sheer expertise and skill. With experience and expertise with the right skills, one can build a very successful career in the core civil engineering sector. Core civil engineering, as you already know, now not only deals with the design, construction, and maintenance of not only physical infrastructure, including roads, bridges, buildings, dams, airports, water supply systems that are, of course, backbone of modern societies, but also environmental systems, sustainability, urban planning, and water resource management. Ensuring the quality of life, ethics, and safeguarding the mother nature have become indispensable part of any infrastructure projects to facilitate economic growth and social well-being. Civil engineering also contributes to development of advanced construction materials and methods leading to more efficient and durable structures. It's important to note that our guest speaker will speak on this topic. But keep in mind that the timely completion of project is more important. Sometimes they are not in our control, but the timely maintenance of any project is important to make sure of economic sustainability. I have seen in Western world last 20 years, even 1 month before a deadline, they will be finishing everything and do all the mock and test, all the run and it is ready. Another one is the important in the nature. One should not go against the nature when you plan any infrastructure. So keep these two minds for the long run. By default, any students who are entering IIT and who want to enter computer science for their career. It has been a choice of subject since long time now, and also the data science, artificial intelligence were also added. Due to technological advancements in the industry, the demand for computer science and data science or IT engineers has been on the surge, but it is also reaching saturation that we are experiencing now. One should not forget that job prospects in core civil engineering are plenty. As civil engineer, structural engineer, construction manager, transportation engineer, water resource engineer, environmental engineer, geotechnical engineer, water consultancy, and of course, research and development. You can see the background of our own faculty in the Department of Civil Engineering. All have diverse background of own background and expertise in the contemporary subject. And it is a proof that institute is keeping the pace with current requirement. In addition, our civil engineers are also contributing to the social cause by actively engaging with local panchayats for the wastewater management, irrigation, and also through work in tribal areas of Attapadi. My advice is simple. Whatever is your field, you have to be the best. But adapt quickly to the changes. Rest is immaterial. In addition to core civil knowledge, get training in computer systems, artificial intelligence, and other latest technologies and adapt them in your work. Innovation Lab is always open for your bright ideas, and BTP is one of the great opportunities to showcase your talents. Job prospects in civil engineering are generally strong. Due to COVID, it got disrupted recently, but otherwise generally strong. And the demand for civil engineers is expected to grow as infrastructure needs continue to expand globally. India's gross domestic product is expected to grow by 6.2% in the fiscal year ending in March 2024, being the fastest growing major economy this fiscal year. Additionally, civil engineers often have the opportunity to work on projects that have tangible and lasting impact on society, making it fulfilling career choice for those with a passion for engineering and construction. I wish you all good luck and good luck for today's program. Thank you.
For the introduction and the best wishes. Now I would like to extend an invitation to Dr. Adira, who serves as the Associate Dean of Academics for undergraduate programs. Dr. Adira, we would greatly appreciate it if you could share a few words with us.
Very good morning to all. First of all, I would like to congratulate the newly elected Council of the Association of Civil Engineering for organizing this event. I also welcome the new batch of students to the Fraternity of Civil Engineering IIT Palakkad. I use this opportunity to remind you the impact that you can make in the society as a civil engineer, right from the, improving the infrastructure, services to the challenges that we can actually, the global challenges that we can address like climate change. Right? So I don't think any branch of any other engineering stream has this much wide spectrum of domains. So we have potential to make our stamp in the society. Right? And another thing is ACE, it can actually play a vital role in the academic success and the overall development of our civil engineering students. Right? We are expecting more workshops, more professional events from ACE in such like workshops, tech fest, and many more like industrial visits and many more initiatives from the ACE, which actually it will help the students to connect to industries and to the new trends in technologies, which is actually applicable in civil engineering. Okay? And another thing that in the academic perspective, I would like to mention that ACE can actually act as a platform where you can actually, the civil engineering students can share resources and that can lead to academic excellence. Also, it can act as a helping hand for students, those who need an additional support. And at the end, I feel like we all have social responsibilities. ACE can also be a part of our social outreach activities, because not all activities, but where there is a mutual benefit, because we can learn many things from the field. Right? The theories that we are learning in the lectures are actually, we cannot directly apply that in the field. The real world issues are actually different. So if you have an opportunity to work with real world problems, actually if you are part of outreach activities, you will get exposed to the real world problem statements. So that can be considered for your OELP or BTP projects. Right? So these are actually different opportunities available for the ACE. Right? I wish all of you very best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, let us extend a warm welcome to our HOD, Dr. Anil, to say a few words to the audience. Sir.
Respected Professor Devi, my colleague Adira, Ayush, my dear students and colleagues, I thank you all for arranging such a wonderful event, Ignite 23. I thank you all organizers and participants. I see this as a different dimension of learning. When you look at the classroom, that is the main place where we do the teaching and learning process. The classrooms are not really designed for a complete knowledge transfer. Because if you take, I teach you steel structures, I try to teach you every small component of it, but I know very well that at the end of my lecture, if someone give you a 20-story building, you may not be able to really do it. This is not only in a branch like civil engineering, this is applicable everywhere. If you look at a doctor, even after MBBS, he has to get trained with a person who has done things before, so that his knowledge will be complete. So we know very well that the classrooms are not fully designed for providing you or giving you the complete knowledge. And you remember people talk about industry ready people, right? I don't think this is really possible, especially in a branch like civil engineering, where you have infinite possibilities. You can be a construction engineer, you can be a planner, you can be a person who will give the legal advices, right? You can be a designer, geotechnical or structural or transportation. So your possibilities are infinite. So these all things, we may not be able to really do it in a classroom. And we believe the classrooms, we just initiate you or we ignite you to the process of learning, right? And who will be teaching you in the next part? When you just, if you see, right? We all are paid for teaching you, right? Someone else is paying us for teaching you. So your investment for this learning process is very, very nominal. When you just go outside of this wall, what you will see is you have to make a very significant investment if you want to learn something new. There will not be anyone who is willing to teach you unless until that person is going to make a profit out of you. This is the reality, right? I'll tell you one example. I was working in industry, and when I was joining industry, I decided to join infrastructure industry as a designer. Right? I was looking at all different aspects of infrastructure, so I decided to go to bridge engineering. Then I knew which all components I have to learn before I come out of the industry. So I seen that there is something called a rail structure interaction analysis, and I was trying to get an opportunity to learn that. And finally, I seen my organization got a project, and I was trying my best to get into that team so that I can also learn. But you will see that the people will not be ready to give this knowledge to everyone, right? Unless until they get something out of us. So because those days there were very less experts in India who can do the bridge structure interaction analysis. This is rail structure interaction analysis. So whatever way I was trying, I was not able to enter into the team for doing this particular thing. So finally I have given them an offer that I will work 4 hours for free. Right? I was working in the industry from my office work from 9 to 6. Then 6 to 10 I was doing it for free. 4 months I was working without taking any remuneration. So this costly or this significant investment sometimes you may have to do for learning something when you go outside of this one. So when you look at from whom you will learn, you will see that now you learn from us, right? And when you go outside, you learn from anyone. The first project as an industry person that I have taken is a retaining wall. You know that the retaining wall is the most simple structure that you can ever think of. Right? When I went outside, I have done the design and I have to detail it. But the detailing is not just drawing the reinforcement. You have to bend it, right? You have to put in a vehicle, you have to transport it, and you have to put it in the place. So this need an experience also. It is not just the way you draw it for an exam. In exam, if you do some mistake, you'll not worry about it. You'll just mark it to the red circle and say that it's okay. Right? But when you do it in outside actual site, it need a training from people who are really experienced, have done it once before. So I was learning it from a diploma person. So then I understood he is my teacher. Right? It is my responsibility to ensure that particular teacher is very comfortable. So I am telling, we all know a lot of things. Right? It is the responsibility of the student to ensure that we are comfortable and you get maximum out of us. It is not our responsibility. If we don't really teach you well and go home, nothing much will happen to us. And we are trying to simulate this thing, like the learning from other than your teachers through these kind of events. And you learn from your seniors, you learn from your friends, and probably from the industrial experts who are going to come and talk to you. And you learn from all these people. We are trying to simulate this process through the events like Ignite and similar events. And we are looking for very active participation. Right? And I think most of you are here. And also one more thing, the last thing I want to tell you is when you learn from someone else, you should be very careful also. Right? If you learn from your seniors or if you learn from sometimes even teachers also, you should be careful. A person who really don't have the information can mislead you also. Right? If you want to get an information about the academic process or anything, if you talk to a person who didn't take it seriously, right? Your seniors may say that it's all okay, you can just get through this without any problem. Right? So you should be having the wisdom to choose from whom you will learn. You can listen to everyone, but what you have to take and what you should not take, you should be having a wisdom to choose it. I feel you will have the wisdom, and many cases, especially from the senior most students, or even from the people who are working in the industry, I heard one thing. Right? They felt they could have taken this more seriously. Right? But I'm telling, this is mainly for the freshers. I'm telling, you have to make that decision now, whether you want to take it seriously or you want to not take it seriously. I'm telling all the people who are going to advise you will not be there in the later part of their life. When you regret in later part of the life that I could have taken this little more seriously, I am telling it is almost impossible to go back and fix it. So once again, you should. I just want to say that this I am seeing as another dimension or another possibility of learning. I thank Team ACE and all members, especially Dr. Adira, for arranging this wonderful event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to invite Ashish Kumar, who is the president of ACE, Association of Civil Engineers, to give a brief introduction about ACE.
Respected dignitaries present on this stage, respected faculty members, and all the people present here, a very warm greetings to all of you. It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm I welcome you to this program of Ignite 2K23, which we plans to be an annual civil engineering event in future that can build a bond between our community of civil engineering, and students can learn and explore their opportunity through this. Association of Civil Engineering at Indian Institute of Technology Palikkad is committed to fostering academic excellence, professional growth, and strong sense of community. Our association serves as an hub for aspiring civil engineers to collaborate, learn, and innovate. Our association strives to bridge the gap between the classroom knowledge and real-world application through a myriad of workshops, seminars, faculty and student interaction, and visits, which gives them a practicality of this field. At the heart of this association is committed to the inclusivity and unity. Whether you are a freshman or eager to explore this domain, we at the Civil Engineering Association brings an opportunity for everyone to collaborate and interact with each other to gain the experience of the domain and also build your opportunity through this. We extend our members and the team of the ACE who supported us to present this program to all of you, and we hope that you all, being the part of the ACE, will make it a great success. Once again, a heartfelt welcome to all the faculty, seniors, and especially our juniors. May this event be the beginning of an incredible journey filled with a growth, learning, and unforgettable memories. Thank you.